Okay, so what is this? This is a Honeywell device. You see? Honeywell. Ooh. 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 Oh, look, Honeywell. Ah, la, 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 la. So what model is this? Well, if you couldn't tell by the scan engine already, this is actually a Honeywell Dolphin 6110. Now, you may be wondering, holy shit, man, what is the predecessor model of the 6110? Well, the predecessor model's actually the 6100. And they look identical. You would only know the difference by the scan engine, which is the older one. You see, it uses a one that looks more like a shitty fucked up camera. So yeah, you know, this is the 6110. So yeah, it literally looks identical. In fact, they are identical really in terms of, you know, the actual case. The Honeywell literally made no fucking changes. They just slapped the 6110 label on the inside. That's really it, or really on the label itself. But yeah, you know, this thing is super powerful. It's a super powerful handheld, cause you know it uses a well, I mean the outside it's the same, but the inside is very different. Whilst the previous model used a Marvel PXA 300 at 624 megahertz, much like this thing uses a PXA 320 instead, but it's the same fucking speed. You may be wondering, damn, what's the difference between the 300 and the 320? Literally fucking nothing. So, yeah, you know, this thing uses Texas Instruments OMAP CPU clocked at 800 megahertz. I don't know the exact model. I don't really give a shit. And it uses 256 megabytes of RAM. So yeah, you know, it's the 6110, almost like the 6510, which is this device right here. You see, this is the 6510, and you would see that the 6510 looks the same like the 6110. The shit, I mean the 6500, not the 60. You know, I'm starting to get fucking confused with these stupid ass model names, whatever. So you know, that's the thing though. You know, this is it. So this thing actually runs embedded handheld. You know, it runs Windows embedded handheld 6.5.3, unlike the what the hell do you call it, the Dolphin 6510, which runs CE6. So yeah, you know, you see, these are all your amazing features that you get. You see, look at that, you get a micro SD, just like the previous model. Whoa, the orange sight triggers, just like the previous model. Look at that, you get a headphone jack, just like the previous model. At least this thing is 3.5 inches though, it's not 2.5 inches. You know, same hand strap, stylus, battery door, you know, it's all compatible. You know, same charger, same data port, same keypad, same everything, same LCD. You know, yeah, I mean the scan engine is the only thing that's really primarily different from the outside, you see. Which it uses a much newer Adaptus. Why the fuck is it focusing on the stupid camcorder? It uses a much newer Adaptus 6.0 imager than compared to a 5.0 imager. In other words, it's bullshit marketing that no one gives a shit about. So, you know, if I switch on the device, let's see if it shows porn. No, it actually doesn't. So, you know, you see, look at that. I'm in Word Mobile. Whoa, you see, there's a glimpse of the embedded handheld 6.5.3 interface. You see, with this shitty QVGA display. There it is. You can see this is what the scanning reticle looks like. You will notice it literally looks exactly the fucking same as the previous model. Yep, no change whatsoever. You know, we could scan a test barcode. See, we'll scan the back of this device. You know, there's a barcode right there. Whoa, really? Hell, I already fucking scanned it. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You know it fucking works. Of course it's gonna work. I already know this shit works. Anyway, so so what is so special about embedded handheld 6.5.3? Fucking nothing. There's literally fucking nothing special about it. I thought this is programmed as an okay. It fucking isn't. Okay. Oh, I guess I have to pull out the stylus and shit. Oh my fucking god. Bitch, come on, get the fuck out. Fucking bitch. I can't see, goddammit. There we go. So, there it is. There's a stylus right there. You know, it's very hard to do this with one hand. So, if I flip over the device again... I didn't fucking scratch up this display, right? This thing is new. So there's that. This thing's actually a new device. It was almost never used. I was the only person who ever used it. So it gets to show you how fucking stupid I am to be behind these devices new, but whatever. See, look at that. Scratches, spotless display. I obviously don't want to fucking scratch it up. So, you know, that's why I gotta baby it. So, what the fuck, man? Why the... Stupid. There we go. You want to save changes? Yeah, go ahead. I don't give a shit. So, there it is. That is the Windows Embedded Handheld Interface. Look. How very cool. Whoa. It's like the same like the old Windows Mobile interface. Yep, it's the same shit. No fucking difference. This is where you can adjust your settings. For some reason, it doesn't show owner information on today's screen. Let me see if I can change that. You know, settings, home. I think because you know they call it home now. They don't call it today. You know, another retarded minuscule change that literally means fucking nothing. You can't even set it. What the fuck, man? Okay. Yeah, you know, it's Windows Mobile. There's literally nothing special about it. It's Windows Mobile. So, you know, that's where, you know, you get games, solitaire. I don't know how to play solitaire though, so, you know, and I never actually bothered to learn, and, you know, I don't really give a shit either. So, you know, scan wedge. Ooh, yay. Can you access the internet? Yes, you can access the internet. I don't think you can really do a lot though, you know. Oh shit, I was about to type in the N-word. G, Y, I don't even know what the hell I'm typing in. Blah, 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 whatever, man. You know, you're gonna see that the internet doesn't work. It's gonna tell me to upgrade my browser. Please update your browser. You are using a modern web browser. Yeah, fuck you. Anyway, so... Yep. What else? Fuck off. Get the fuck out, my god, you fucking bitch. Fuck off. So, power tools. Power tools. These are Honeywell's power tools. So you see, look at that. Keyboard status, reboot, registry backup, scan wedge, easy config, system information. System information shows literally fucking nothing, you know, so it shows you Windows Mobile. Windows Mobile, this thing was manufactured in 2015, model number 6110. Of course I fucking exited it out, come on, asshole. Here's the specific model number. Look, it uses a Truly display. There's a scanner engine, you know, there's an N5603, the Honeywell N5603. There's your OMAP CPU, so it's actually an OMAP 3 CPU. You see 800 megahertz. So my MC3200 right there uses an OMAP 4 CPU. So yeah, you know, there we go. Okay, yeah, you know, nothing special there. We could go here to demos. Oh, look at this. These are all the beautiful demos that you get. So we got an imaging demo, so we can see through the eyes of the imager. So, you know, see, I can take shitty photos with it. How amazing. Beautiful. See? Oh, and beautiful crisp HD. Oh, let me see if I can take a picture of me. Ooh. obvious. It's obviously gonna only take a picture of the fucking camcorder, whatever. So, you know, yeah, you know, you see how immersive the detail is. It really captured the lens of the camcorder. Anyway, so, okay. You know, you get the IQ imaging demo, which I honestly don't know what the fuck this garbage does. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck it does. Like, you know, you get this. You know, I legitimately do not know what the fuck this does. Like, if you try and scan, it's like you could try and scan a barcode. It's not gonna fucking do anything though. So, you know, I really don't know what the hell this stupid demo does. It's a print demo. We don't have a printer. Scan demo. You know, is bullshit. Whatever. Total freedom. This is something I really did not fucking know. You see, it's called Total Freedom. You see, Total Freedom demo is called Total Freedom, but when you open it up, it's a blank page. Nothing. You get edit and clear and plugins. Plugins, there's no plugins. And help about plugin config demo, despite there being no plugins. Now, why is it called Total Freedom? I do not know. See, there's your signature demo. Look, my signature. So, yeah. Yeah, that's really the Dolphin 6110 right there. Really not a whole lot, because this is an obsolete, fucking useless ass device, but whatever. Yeah, that's the Dolphin.